Sumi fruit-praised Toadman spores.
The lava hit him and he exploded into 4 different spores that are running around.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Joe and Al Play Dwarf Fortress with mods.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Al, and today we are digging back into the depths of the Rise of the Mushroom Kingdom mod. We are playing a Toad Fort, and we are brought to you by our featured patron this week, Carla Steen. Thank you, Carla.
Thank you.
Our goal within the next couple of episodes is to finish this up, to dig as deep as we can into what we can mine out of this. Pun not intended, but still awesome. And move on to potentially Crusader Kings for a while. It's not to completely forever move away from Dwarf Fortress, because I don't know that we're ever going to escape the pull of this game, Joe. But we're like a comet. We sort of come in for a flyby, and then we zip back out into the farther reaches of the universe.
What are you talking about? We don't need to decide.
I'm talking about gravity, Joe. Have you heard of the inverse square law?
Making pipes and lots of stars or coins.
Yes.
We want to try and get that hero or be able to summon a comet. Is that something we can actually do?
Did you not like my comet metaphor? I thought that was really good.
You started talking about like product development, where the future of our recordings is going. We just want to play some Dwarf Fortress.
So what we want to do all of the pipes, and yes. I think that's definitely doable. We were working on something that might let us go to the Fire Sea, and we have not done the Ice Zone. The Ice Zone is hopefully less problematic. I mean, so we should start with that.
I don't see how it could, unless the odds of it like creating an ice age all over the map is pretty small, I have to say.
How small are those odds?
I've never seen anything. I've seen fire destroy things plenty of times, never ice. This is how the world ends.
Okay.
Griffin wants you to build a water wheel.
Warp pipe to the ice zone. Easy. What would be easy?
Building a water wheel.
Oh. We probably could do that.
I told him nothing's easy.
Glacial warp pipe section. I'll just JMQ that up.
Probably need some Vim. Well, I don't know, actually, but...
We are currently squeezing some. I just checked on that. We have 6 of 10 on extract Vim to jar. We may have a general warp pipe also. Let's see what it takes to build a water wheel. I do this so infrequently, I'm not sure. That's not a workshop, is it?
I don't even... It's a mechanism? Machine components? Shift M?
Components?
Hey, I was right.
Let's just dunk it right there, I guess, right? Or I don't know how this works.
Yeah, see, the thing is, he said you could probably do... No, he said you could do a water wheel there. The brook's right there. He's like, oh, but you will have to channel down. And I was like, yep, that's where it's... Now it's impossible.
Yeah, okay. Well, we can do that, though, right?
I don't know.
We know how to make a channel. That's a H. Where do we want that? We want that to be like right here. That seems like it's within the natural flow of the river.
No, it's not.
We'll go ahead.
What?
Yeah.
Well, the water's going to get in there.
River flows from the upper right to the lower left.
I see what you're doing. You're going to like make a separate river. A side river.
Is that not what he said to do?
I saw. I can't believe we're doing this. I literally was like, look, I'm sure you think it's easy, but it will cause chaos if we try and do it. But
I'm ready for the chaos. I need for you to look up like the orientation of the water wheel and what the best way for that is to work.
Why are you building a water wheel? What's the end goal here?
Because our lovely, very engaged viewer and patron asked us to do it.
He said you couldn't do it. And quote unquote,
I don't know anything about water wheels. Why don't you want me to experience new things, Joe?
We can attach it to the querns or the grinders, so we can get grinding automated by the water wheel.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, I just for all you knew, it was 17 more steps, and then we could make fishers because we love fishing so much.
I'm digging here. I'm gonna dig in sort of the bottom area first. I think that's a good idea, but I can't tell.
I just realized I could make the river reverse directions if I stare at it.
Well, I don't know what the correct direction is. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
No.
Because either way, the water wheel will be will be going with the river. Can you tell in a channel like this if there is flow happening?
Is there flow? Well, that was the deal.
Does the spice flow?
The brook was too shallow, so we needed to do a channel for a full square down, and that would be fine.
Right? But what I'm saying is, does this count? Is this flowing water right here?
We're gonna find out. Griffin said it would be.
I don't... Okay.
What?
I don't know if it actually is. I'm gonna dig a backup flow right here. Just in case. See, that is differently filled than the little channel we made.
A useful water wheel is built in an empty tile that does not contain a floor, allowing the wheel to be powered by water in the tile's 1Z level below.
All 3 squares are built in that tile? Where's the power square at?
Fire the water wheel up.
Okay.
Let's see what this sucker looks like.
That's right here. It's just a line.
I think you need a floor next to it. Well, not like
What?
that. Dude, that's not how a water wheel works. I think you need a floor next to it. Try it in your channel, the original channel. See if you get the green to go
Here?
sign. Oh, crap.
I don't get it. Griffin, this isn't
Whoa,
easy.
look at that! You can build it there?
Yeah.
What the hell would that do?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Needs ground or near machine.
You want it going up and down. I'm positive of that.
But not in the water.
I would think it needs to be in the water. It's a water wheel. Build it with its central tile orthogonally adjacent to a gear assembly.
That orthogonal adjacency, man. I'm real powerful with that. Orthogonal is the corner, right?
Allowing the wheel to be powered by water. Alright, there's a key. Wall, except it's in ASCII, of
share
course.
this picture with me so I can put it in the edit.
Just search Dwarf Fortress water wheel.
If I was gonna... I can't see it!
It doesn't
Where
help, it's
is
in
the water
ASCII!
need to
Hang
be?
on, I'm trying to get it to you. It's confusing me.
I'll ask you, you telly. Okay. So we're looking at... The water wheel is the W's.
Yes.
And the water is next to it?
Well, it's down, 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 right? Like the river's flowing south, I'm guessing? Or north, I guess.
Or
Doesn't matter.
north? Okay.
But, and then you
Oh,
have
so you need an axle. So we have to build an axle first? Is that the deal?
I don't know. Where's the floor it's talking about? Oh,
It has
it's
to be.
all
It can be
floor.
next to a floor or a machine. So we need an axle first.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, with how physics works.
Horizontal axle is H.
Yeah.
So like this.
I think you can build
make
two
it
over and then have the water wheel in your 7 deep. Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Maybe. Then the water wheel in your 7 with the center square hitting the axle.
All of our Vim has been completed, so they should be making our pipe here pretty soon. All right. This is nothing to do with toads. We're just playing the stupid game.
This stupid game that we play.
You think I can hook up a quern after it's going? Or they'll be like, no, the water wheel is running. It's not possible.
Well, it's Dwarf Fortress, so ideally someone would go to hook up a quern to a moving water wheel and get, like, splattened, Albert. Splattened.
Splatoon?
I never played that game.
Me neither. People seem to like it.
You do seem to like it.
I guess I'll go ahead and build a quern here.
Well, no, it's a mill now. Quern is hand-powered. A quern is literally a bumpy rock that you just sort of grind things against.
Well, where would that be then? Is that a workshop?
Yeah, millstone.
Shift M.
Needs millstone.
Needs millstone.
There's a certain logic to that, yeah.
1 rock millstone.
We also could have just built a windmill, I guess.
It's going!
Oh wow, look at it go! Doot, 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 doot. I guess it wouldn't have carnival music. It's just a water wheel.
It could power a carnival music box. You don't know. Have they made my pipe? They have? Let's see. I thought we had an extra pipe section. Let's go ahead and build our ice zone pipe. Needs local warp pipe section. Okay, that's fine.
Tigger's movie in a Tropic Thunder.
What?
Or Tugger, rather. His nickname is Tigger. Not Tom Cruise. Oh my god.
He is in that movie, though.
He is in that movie. But guy who's playing sort of the Tom Cruise-ish action star, Ben Stiller. His big hit was Ice Age, not Ice Age, because that's the cartoon. What was it called? It's about the world freezing over and he had to save it. But then they made like 6 sequels.
I think there actually is a movie about that called Ice Age from the Asylum.
What can do that?
Glaciers. Really, really fast glaciers.
We've declared war on a glacier.
2012 Ice Age.
It's gonna be okay! I'll be right back!
Who left the fridge open? That was his big action line. Now I kind of want this to destroy the world.
The problem is that all of the good movies, people are like, that's just, like, that would be amazing to have that movie. For real. But they're like, no, that's silly.
I don't know if that would
Let's make a meta commentary about the nature of Hollywood instead.
Yeah, let's make one of
Put
the
Robert
greatest
Downey Jr.
comedies
in
of all time.
blackface.
Instead of
A debatable.
a movie where, where the Earth stops rotating. And somehow or other he gets it to rotate again. Which...
Have you even seen Sunshine?
I actually have not. But I think it's my favorite Amazon review ever. Give it 1 star, because at no point in the movie does someone say, it's daylight savings time. When they say, save the sun. We made a water wheel.
It's not that kind of movie, Joe. He delivered the millstone to the water wheel, but it's not going from the water wheel yet.
No, it's not made yet. You delivered the mechanism?
Oh, the fact
There
that
it is!
Oh, it's doing its thing. That's so exciting.
Yeah. So now they just send guys over there to mush their stuff, I guess. So we don't have any papers.
Yeah, you still have to tote it, I reckon.
You have to tote it?
Oh, that was a good pun, Joe. Pun alert!
So I don't. What did you say though?
They have to tote it over there from the.
I haven't used the word tote.
press?
When have we ever used the word tote?
Just now.
Yeah, that was weird.
Less than a minute ago.
Oh, the guy's trying to identify wild plants, but he failed.
Cancels.
Do we have our ice pipe?
Vim into Azoth. I think we just ran out of. They just got done putting Vim into Azoth. I think. Let's try. Yes. All right. Where is a safe place to put this?
On the sun.
What?
What if we put the
I don't know
fire
what
and
this
the
is
ice
gonna
pipes
produce.
together?
What do you mean?
What if we put the fire pipe and the ice pipe in the same little quarantine area and let them?
No, that's a terrible idea.
That's probably the best idea we've had. We have that water wheel going though.
You said we wouldn't be able to do it.
I actually-
15 minutes
I
into the
honestly
recording and we
didn't-
have a water wheel.
I am shocked.
I don't know if it's producing anything, but
You
it sure
can
is there.
destroy your querns
Wheeling
and see
away.
if people are still doing whatever it is we needed them mashing, which I don't even remember what that was. I think the plants.
We were doing papers and whatnot. In
Yes.
fact, that's the other thing we're trying to do is get everything going on this side.
It's tea.
There's nothing we can do here. The pipe has some requests we can fulfill.
We need to hit T to see what we're supposed to be doing.
Right, we
I
do.
don't think water wheel is in there.
Although automatically do it
If-
if they... Let's see. They want a local pipe... Oh, no, that's what it's made out of. 100 block request? Siltstone blocks.
Yeah, it's all being
Oh,
carried
that's
there.
just in there.
Yep.
Right?
Just gotta make
just
sure you're making
sitting there.
blocks. Lots and lots and lots of blocks.
Well, we almost are there. I don't know exactly how many blocks that is.
Hmm.
We do have a block happening, though.
We're almost there. I don't know how many that is. The Albert estimation way. We're so close
Did
to
you see
this.
that John Cena movie, Blockers, about
No
how John
concept.
Cena wanted to go to college and stop his kid from having sex?
No, I did not see that movie.
It had like a rooster on the poster above the word Blockers.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
For
I saw
obvious pun reasons?
The odds of that. The ads for that movie.
Trying to imagine the subset of people who would be offended by them actually spelling out the word cock blockers, but not offended by the implication of showing the rooster.
I think it's so kids can't be like, "Mommy." They would just be like, "Bird blockers." Like kids starting to sound out words. They don't want that. They don't want that baggage because it's going to be. I'm trying to figure out who in God's name thought that would be a good movie.
Like Cosmo, like flushes that down the toilet for every parent.
That's fair, but it's smaller.
Mommy, what are 6 surefire ways to please your man in bed?
Right. They're not sounding things out.
I'll tell you when she figures them out, son.
Jesus Christ! Wow.
All right, what can we do with this ice? Dig out ice boulders.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, we can.
I guess let's do that now. What is the purpose of ice boulders?
Did we build a quarantine area for our fire yet?
No. So that was
I thought
a
we
sort of
started
next
that.
step. We talked about going and doing it in the river. We have this nice little channeled out area of water, which we could sort of expand into a little island.
Yeah.
Where we could put maybe a wooden drawbridge that if the lava hits it, it burns. It burns. And then
continues to spread.
hopefully doesn't. No, I'm saying burns the wooden drawbridge, does not go out.
So the drawbridge lights on fire. The dry shrubs on the other side of it don't light on fire. The drawbridge,
There's also
the
a river
drawbridge-
right
the
there, or a
drawbridge burns
creek or
just
something.
enough to fall into the river, not affecting anything on the other side.
Have you not seen the movie Volcano?
No, I've not
With
seen
Tommy
any of
Lee
the
Jones?
god-awful movies that you've seen. Is
There's
John
a
Cena in
volcano.
that? Trying to stop the volcano from having sex in college?
He sprays. Yeah, he's spraying fire hoses on it. He's like, cut it out. You won.
What does he do? How does
I
he
see you
not...
spraying lava everywhere in your room. It's unseemly.
How does he not, like, just ruin his child's life with that ploy? Is that what the movie's about? It was like a
I
dark
think
comedy
it's probably
about
actually about that. Yeah, how it's like, parents, your kids are gonna grow up,
But like 5
and
minutes
maybe
into
they're
the
more
movie, it's
responsible than
done.
you give them credit for. I think that actually is like, the kids are more savvy than the parents like are giving them credit for, and they're actually aware of the potential dangers and stuff.
Again, 5 minutes into the movie, it's... I don't understand how they got a movie out of it also.
We're gonna build this out of logs.
All right.
Oh.
I like this plan. Do we have a fire thing getting made?
Yes. Well, we're extracting Vim to jar. Okay. What? I'm trying to figure out what pipes I need. It is pipe to the fire zone, Alt L, magma C warp pipe, and local warp pipe are what I want. One of those. One of those.
You can make a water wheel that powers a screw pump that powers your water wheel. And because the mechanics are a little wonky, you can get perpetual motion.
Oh, like you have a puddle or something?
I don't know if it needs to be puddle. Just the power given off by the water wheel can power a screw pump that will refill the water wheel and have power left over.
Well, yeah, but one of them has to start moving first, right?
Yeah, you can manually do a pump until it...
Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay. The extracting Vim is going somewhat slowly. We'll just have to wait for that to happen. We don't want to rush them and get them sick. And here we are
We have a
checking
lot
out the
of dwarfs,
requests
I will
office.
say.
We can sign a request. What's wrong with the dwarves?
We have a lot of them. I feel like the Vim
We
extraction...
don't have any dwarves, Joe.
Right. That's a fair point. We have a lot of toads. And I
But I
feel
see. I take what you mean.
what I mean.
What do you mean? The toads.
Are you excited for
How our bed
tomorrow?
situation is.
Well, it's more of a chore for you. That's right. We had this.
I'm not. It's not that I. I'm not. Excitement is the wrong word. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving for us when we're recording this. This is Wednesday, the 26th or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Thanksgiving. It's the last Wednesday of the.
So I'm definitely I like that I'm gonna get to hang out with my family. We actually worked it out this year where my in-laws are gonna come to my mom's house. At least one set of in-laws. So either that'll be great or terrible. Nobody in my family cares enough about politics and wants to disagree about it enough to make that a problem. It almost feels mythological to me. People talking about the relatives that talk about
mythological.
Endlessly.
Interesting.
Yeah. I almost never have a conversation about politics where I'm like, oh, I enjoy to a certain degree talking about that stuff. So
your functional family.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we used to have just absolute. I mean, we've had people leave the table crying.
But was one of them you?
I'm the youngest, so these conversations were a little over my head at their fieriest.
I remember. I mean, my family is not so extended family, not like ideologically cohesive. I'm very similar to my dad, so that's not a problem. I don't have but I have an uncle that's quite a bit more liberal than we are.
Again, I think it's the functionality that's key, not the actual politics.
I remember arguing with my cousins. And probably being a bit more of an idiot than they were because I was a little bit younger. But I remember, we were into politics, and we would talk about it, and we had discussions that weren't. I don't know. It wasn't weird. Oh, stupid babies.
You love babies.
Oh, I do. I'm just it was pausing my game while I was talking. So it's a little bit out of my understanding. For me to get on board with the I have to talk to this person about politics. Politics is interesting and entertaining for me.
It's not the politics. It's when you immediately go to character attacks if someone has a different politics than you. And then the dysfunction comes out.
Why do you want to murder babies?
Yeah.
Why do you want to keep women in labor camps?
Yes.
And yeah, that probably not a good way to...
Yeah, but you can't
to think about things.
It's a way of deep-seated family angst to it's like a grenade that gets tossed in.
Oh.
And if you're functional, you all sort of are fire in the hole and you duck. And if you're not functional, it's ah!
When I have a real family argument, it's never about Donald Trump. It's why didn't you do the dishes?
No, you have to be very passive-aggressive about stuff like that. But when everyone's together, have a cocktail or two, that's when you can let it all out.
Warp pipe to the Fire Sea seems like it's available to be built.
Okay.
Local warp pipe.
I love this. Now, did we do anything to it, or did we just build it and it blew up?
No, it immediately started spewing out lava. Immediately.
Why would we even have that lever?
There's no lever. There's a lot of... Lava Sea's under a lot of pressure.
Just this time.
We have a boat!
That one lava scientist who's now this time I've got it. This time we puncture the lava sea.
There's people like you that don't want to build nuclear power plants, Joe.
Well, I've already seen it destroy. Sound like the first one I wasn't on board for. All right, but we have...
This is Gen 2, okay? This is the Gen 2 lava pipe. They're much safer, and you can use their waste in the Gen 3 lava pipe.
I love this brook, too.
You want to have a wind pipe like a moron from California.
It's up to the... See, you're fighting. Why do you hate the Earth?
Okay, Ralph Nader.
All right. That's the second thing that's going in. Okay, no, it's not done yet.
So both pieces are there. Now they have to assemble it. Let's zoom in. Let's get right up in.
I really get a kick out of the fact that they're just wading through what I imagine to be knee-deep water. They're just this is here. There's no need for bridges or anything.
Well, they don't have any clothes to get wet.
No, that's the Yoshis.
Fair enough. There's a really great Dwarf Fortress comic about the sort of, oh, everybody's running around for something. I'm still gonna stay right here waiting for this pipe to get built. The two dwarves standing around talking to each other about what workshop do you think we should build next? And he's like, I think we should build a clothier's workshop. And the older dwarf says, why do you say that? And then it cuts to, like, he has a super long beard, but it cuts to the rear view of him, and it's he's just got nothing on. It was
there's also the one Griffin
very
shared.
much how I play this game.
Yeah, Griffin
Like,
shared one for me where it was like a...
Oh, it's built!
Yeah, it's up. It's not spewing lava.
Nothing's happening!
Yeah, I think maybe we had to trigger it.
Okay. Who's ready for
I don't get
this?
to share my cartoon. That's fine.
Mine for Obsidian. Please go ahead now that
No,
I've said
I-
mine for Obsidian. Oh, is it over?
Same sort of thing. I think it's probably the same artist. The guy's like, we've got our clothing work... Not clothing. Leather work? What the hell's the term for clothing? What's the industry?
Which one?
Clothiers? Whoa, yeah! Never mind, this is
What
way more
happened?
exciting.
Is he
dug,
on fire?
and then he got hurt. I don't know, stop. Pause. Why are there so many
paused.
T's? What did he expand into different tortoises? Let's look and see what we got.
None of them are tortoises. All right, we have an Obsidian. And we have
What is it?
Sumi fruit praised
Toad
Toadman
spores!
spores. He
The lava hit him and he exploded into 4 different spores that are running around.
maybe he just jumped right out of his clothes and produced a bunch of spores.
Okay, but
Maybe.
clearly the pipe isn't doing so good.
The pipe does not exist anymore.
But we did get a thing of obsidian.
Yes. You can't say we didn't.
Woo-hoo.
Alright, let's mine that obsidian, I guess. Is it down? Is it in the dirt? I can't tell what's going on there. Oh, this also got... What, it turned into cobblestone, like Minecraft style?
Yes, it
Rock salt?
just spewed stuff. I don't know. We didn't see if that was there before, though.
So we probably killed somebody.
No, we made 4 of him.
Or that. You think he split into multiple toads?
That's my theory. Yes.
There's a baby. There's a baby. What is happening? This can't... Your theory cannot be correct, Joe. People don't explode into...
not a
Wait, he
person.
did leave spores. That's right. I never thought about toad procreation before.
Well, we've had babies, but we never really paid
Is that
attention
the
to them.
function of the pipe, that it just explodes you into multiple toads
Is that a
who are
good
babies
thing?
now?
I don't know. I don't know why we want that. They were having kids normally.
They were. That's the thing I wasn't expecting for something like that to happen.
All I know is 1 toad went in and 4 toads came out.
We can offer 100 shining coins. I guess we should continue to do that.
To get
And
stars.
we should
in
check
order
out
to-
the requests.
Yeah, make sure we're still making blocks.
25 statues request.
Boom.
Muds. We're working on
that's
that. I'm
being
pretty
done.
sure we were trying to build that one.
Are we making paper to make more things? Requests.
Last we checked, we didn't have stuff to make paper with.
Yeah, but we managed to make some. Are we gathering these plants that you have designated to be gathered?
Okay, they're pressing plant slurry. Press mash plant into slurry is an order.
Yes.
Press plant slurry into
Paper. That's paper.
Yeah, okay. So maybe?
Are we gathering plants? Because that was where we got some stuff. Just
We
random.
have all of these plants. See these brown squares?
Is anyone? I don't really see a lot of people out there. I guess I see 2 or 3.
Wait, do you want me to toggle put more people onto
I
herbalism?
I wanted you to check and make sure we had some plant gatherers.
Can I... migration wave wouldn't tell me when those babies showed up, would it?
I don't know. I don't know if it runs that computation. When did you
I'm trying to
explode
figure
into
out
4
what is
smaller
going
versions of
on
yourself?
with the... Okay, hold on. Because nobody's taking... The other thing is nobody's taking care of these babies. They're just running around.
Well, yeah.
Let's see if we can find them. Danta Zenjugada. Let's just search for Danta. Search.
That's not the search. We do this every time. I don't know what that
Why
bar
would
is.
it not be there? What is that
I don't know
even?
what that bar is.
What is this bar?
I don't
Delete
know.
this. Delete this tweet. Well, they're not there.
Sometimes the dwarf name in this is different than the toad name in the... There's a... Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
try again. Go.
No.
Zangu
Zan-
Mata? What was it? Zen...
I'm about to look again. I thought it was Zanjudada. Zenjugada. Zenjugada. Search for the man in the right search bar. No. They don't have him. Is he not part of our... Are we
Oh,
excluding
you know what? We
people
also
who
probably have
aren't?
kids toggled off.
Oh, okay. Active filters.
You go to the menu. It's in the menu somewhere. It's the settings or something like that.
Options, this
Maybe?
one?
Yeah. Upper right. Yeah.
Don't display children or babies. Okay.
It's a double negative. You're now not displaying. You are. No, I have no idea. Just display spores on there.
Zenjugada. There they are.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what this person's up to. Can we see their thoughts?
Yeah, in Dwarf Fortress. I don't know why we came. Oh, there we go. We can do it here. Sorry.
Felt love after becoming the parent of a baby. Nothing after experiencing trauma and horrified after witnessing death. All of those things happen simultaneously. There's no way that that's how this works.
I don't understand.
He cloned himself with an explosion.
He witnessed death too, but also
His own death, I think.
he's not sure which copy of himself saw his death.
Right, he's like,
It's
what
like
is
the prestige? He doesn't
Oh,
know.
I was gonna go with becoming John Malkovich, and then like the Spider-Man clone saga.
Or that, sure.
He doesn't know. The prestige kind of works.
He literally dies and lives at the same time. The prestige. But no. Spider-Man clone saga.
Well, he goes inside the baby
To
and
be
becoming
fair-
John Malkovich.
To be fair, I don't know what the Spider-Man clone saga is, and I really didn't like being John Malkovich.
Oh, I didn't super care for it either, but I remembered the ending. I was like, oh, that sucks for him.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
All right. We're posting flyers. You can offer 100 shining coins again. I guess.
Eventually,
I don't know how
we're
many
getting
coins we
stars
have.
for these, and then the place where you trade in stars, we can maybe get enough stars to do something.
Okay.
But you have to look, where is the place where we
I
trade in
can't
stars?
imagine it being as exciting as exploding a person into 5 other people who have no one to take care of them because
You're very worried about
their
daycare
parents
all of a
exploded
sudden.
before.
Where is
like
the place where we trade in the stars? How many
I
stars
think it's
do we-
here. It's in the same place.
Oh, okay.
Ask for a power up, and then it requires like 9 power stars. Ask for luck, 6 power stars. We don't have any power. We don't seem to have any power stars.
Power
At
stars?
least not.
You're trading in for power stars. We just don't have 6.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell how many power stars we have. God knows where that is in the inventory screen.
We don't have any grand stars either.
Lullaby.
Can you do some research for us about the hero situation?
Yes, but no. Like, there's not a lot on
Okay.
this Dwarf Fortress mushroom.
I saw Krug Smash played an episode of this.
He's probably
I'm
better
sure
at...
he had a much longer fort that he condensed into a shorter amount of time than we do.
I still want to do that.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't know if he got a hero.
I've not watched it yet either. Alright, I'm reading as much as I can read. External trade, odds of allies, bubbles. What? Bubbles will carry exotic plants, mole people will bring mining equipment, Beanish will carry proper weaponry, Bumpties will show up in the winter with emergency supplies. Is it possible we're not getting some things because of the weird hybrid?
I don't know. It could be. The maker of the mod said with the toads, we should get... Like, we'll have both, but they might not appear with the same frequency. I'm on
Yoshis
this person's
are
page because they were
hunting animals.
This person was like exclamation pointed, and it said within the last season he felt satisfied while crying on someone he charged.
We have a mayor?
I guess he felt lonely after being unable to make romance for so long. He was uneasy after being able to... Maybe we should make a temple.
Toads can build star beacons, which grant a number of empowering effects as you collect power stars. The more stars you collect, the stronger the effects. Blah, 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 blah.
This is a meeting area.
There really isn't a lot about the heroes.
You do not have... I want to add a location. It's a temple. No specific deity. Everybody go and hang out in church. Be less sad. And maybe you'll meet a life partner who you can romance.
Why bother?
And pick up some of these babies that have exploded into other babies.
Some dynamite to yourself. Get laid and die and live all at the same time.
It's a metaphor for something.
I don't know. There's not a lot of explanation. There's lots of... Okay, I'm trying to read these threads here.
Man, these toads are church-going folk. Maybe I should build some of those... I wonder if there's any statues I can build. Need statues. I guess that we used them all up.
Oh, it has its own SoundSense sound pack. We tried that, right? But it didn't work.
It worked, but it didn't work sufficiently, and I was worried about copyright strikes from YouTube playing the music, and the sound effects weren't exciting enough. I would definitely recommend digging into it if you're playing on your own. What?
Pasta is high value.
Yeah, I believe it.
And then, yeah, I don't know.
We haven't been able to make it, so that was the other thing we saw the other day. We're not preparing any meals, which I'm annoyed by. But there's no, like, we can make dry pasta, but we need flour-containing item. We have unrotten flour powder, but not flour-containing item. I don't know what that means. Can I do something with the flour? Anyway. I'm going to put this on repeat. Easy meals on... repeat already. I'm not sure why that's not happening.
Pete and repeat were sitting on a fence. Pete jumped off. Who was left?
No.
Should teach your son that.
I could see the future and I didn't want to live there.
I'm gonna just sneak that joke to your son.
No, because he would never stop telling it if he got it.
Is that what kids do?
He just gloms onto stuff. He fixates.
That's why I would send it to him for Christmas.
You can say it to him.
Jokes. That all is that.
Can't write any more flyers. We can't open any blocks. What kind of requests do we have? Signed set of clothes request. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Not gonna make any clothes. Maybe we'll make them out of the fish we catch, Joe.
What else are we doing? Oh, we're trying to get enough stars.
Yeah, are we coming back next week? Have we completed our goal?
I don't
Or do we?
know.
Are we doing one more episode? We haven't got a hero. We can list the things we have not yet got.
Well, okay, time
We
out.
don't have a hero.
Reading
we haven't
up
got
on the
Grand
Toads,
Stars.
from what I could see, there was not much hero talk. That might just be like a flavor text that was thrown in there. I don't know how the hero works at all, and I cannot find anything on it. We jumped all over that, but we haven't really seen any evidence of it anywhere, and we've done a lot of stuff now.
We do have a mayor, by the way.
We managed to blow its own to pieces and have those individual pieces gain sentience. So that was good. Check that
yeah.
box off.
That is the kind of thing I love to see in this game.
Yes.
I mean, obviously Dwarf Fortress, it's modded, so it's not, you wouldn't normally see that in Dwarf Fortress. I had no idea that was going to happen.
No.
I was so surprised by the fact that a thing exploded and then became a bunch of its own babies. I realized that is how an actual toadstool probably propagates itself.
I don't think it needs to shoot itself out of a lava cannon.
The fact that they went in depth on Mario lore and actual toadstool lore for this mod is it's one of the best things. There's a bunch of apples here in this river for some reason.
There are.
Oh, it's just raw fish. Why are they just leaving raw fish everywhere?
I don't know, Albert. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I never know what's happening.
Okay, well that is it for this week. I guess tune in next time to see if we do more Toad Fortress stuff. Or if that was it, and we decide to play Crusader Kings instead. Vote in the comments. It won't matter, probably.
Well,
it might matter a little bit.
What is wrong with you? Goodbye.
Well, the lag is long. Goodbye.
It's not like we're burning this once we leave it.
Okay, fair enough.